What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and is ready to conquer the week that is. Let's just get right into the action today, and we're going to talk about the 2024 Royal Rumble that went down this past Saturday night in Tampa, Florida, Tropicana Field, or St. Petersburg. Tampa area, still, same thing. Anyway, so Royal Rumble went down. It was a shorter pay per view this year. There was only four matches, but it was all quality, man, all quality. And for me, it's quality over quantity. And man, so the night kicked off with the 30 women Royal Rumble. And it was full of surprises, man. Naomi coming back, Jordan Grace making an appearance. For those of you who don't know, Jordan Grace is the current TNA Knockouts champion. So WWE is finally working with other companies and having and the Royal Rumble is the perfect time to surprise people with people from other companies, because you never know what can happen. There's 30 slots, and there's a plethora of things that you can do with those 30 slots, and it's cool to see WWE open up one of those slots to a champion from another company. Although this isn't the first time that they've done this. Mickey James, who previously competed for the WWE, was invited back while working for TNA Wrestling, and she that was the first time that the TNA Knockouts Championship was on anything other than TNA television. So that was a big monumental moment, and it's cool to see WWE continuing that tradition. So in addition to Jordan Grace appearing, you had Roxanne Perez from NXT, make her Rumble debut. That was pretty cool. And who can forget the moment of the most surprising? Not so much a surprise, because you knew it was happening. You knew it was happening, but you just didn't know when. So Jade Cargill finally making her first WWE appearance on in-ring appearance, I should say, because she has appeared on several programs, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, in vignettes or backstage segments. But yeah, cool to see her get her first in-ring action in the Royal Rumble. And super super impressive. Her and Nia Jax faced off, and what do you call it, and gave the crowd that moment, and she basically manhandled Nia Jax. So looks like she'll be on Raw, to maybe continue the Nia Jax feud, or maybe they'll go in a different direction with her. And then also you had her and Bianca Belair face off in that Rumble. So that can be a number of things. You could have those two face off at WrestleMania. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And then there was a like a photo that I saw circulated online where Jordan Grace and Rhea Ripley were standing together. That can't happen for another couple of years due to Jordan's contractual obligations with TNA. But maybe, who knows what the future holds. I would love to see it, and I'm sure a lot of other fans would love to see those two face off one day. Jordan Grace and Rhea Ripley, and man. It just a great women's Royal Rumble, and of course gotta give, of course, not to be forgotten, of course, the Royal Rumble winner, Bailey, man. So happy for her. She's worked super super hard. She's pretty much the only one of the four horsewomen. Of course, that being Sasha Banks, Bailey, Becky, and Charlotte. To not have her singles WrestleMania moment, and it appears that is what's happening this year at the Royal Rumble. I mean, this year at WrestleMania. So major props to Bayley. I hope she challenges, Io Shirai, because that would be cool to kind of take the damage control story in a different direction. But we got to see what happens. But man, huge shout out to Bayley. Super super pumped for her winning the Royal Rumble. It was an amazing moment for her. And even as a heel, you can see that she was overcome with emotion and kind of forced to break character. But anyway, yeah. So definitely shout out to Bayley and all the women that did their thing in the Royal Rumble this past weekend. Next up, man, the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship was on the line. Uh, of course, it was a fatal four-way match. Roman Reigns defended the championship against AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. And you great fatal four-way match. Roman doesn't wrestle much these days, so it's always cool to see him in action when he does get to see action. So man, Roman is just on a different level. Love him or hate him, this guy has been carrying the company. You can say all you want about the not defending the title all the time and this, that, and the other, but every time you get to see Roman in action, it is a treat. And no disrespect to the other three men in that match, but man, Roman is just on a different level. And those guys, even though they may not show it on television, they certainly have an immense amount of respect for Roman, as I'm sure Roman does for them. What do you call it? LA Knight, still one of my favorite superstars to watch right now. Uh, he'll get there. He'll get there. The brass ring. He'll get there. And AJ, it would be very nice to see him have another world title run in the future. Before he hangs it up. And same thing with Randy, man. If Randy wins again, he'll be one away from tying Ric Flair and John Cena. But yeah, man, great showing from all of them. And you can complain that the interference of Solo Sikoa cost LA Knight the WWE Championship, but it is what it is. But yeah, love that match. And then in the next match of the night was the United States Championship match. You had Kevin Owens taking on Logan Paul. Now, again, with Logan Paul, say what you want about him. Easy to hate guy, mega heel, but he just does his thing in the ring. Like I didn't have a lot of expectation from him coming in when he first came into the WWE. I thought he was just going to be another one of these guys that just come into the WWE to get more eyes on him and more social media followers or whatever the case is. But he's proven me wrong. And I have an immense amount of respect for Logan Paul. He takes this very, very seriously. He puts in the work, and it shows in the ring. What do you call it? And Kevin Owens, great opponent for him, and they just keep throwing all the big sharks at Logan Paul, and Logan just keeps holding his own. Whether it be a win or a loss, he still holds his own, and he holds the United States Championship because of it. And man, it was a great finish. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens having the brass knucks on his hand, and even though Logan Paul introduced him into the match, and the referee caught Kevin Owens with the brass knucks, even though he didn't use them at the time, but and it ended in a disqualification, and thus Logan Paul escapes the Royal Rumble with his United States Championship. But man, like I said, Logan was holding his own against Kevin Owens, and major props to him. And although he did pay for it after the match for his troubles, but by getting powerbombed through a table. But hey, Still a great showing by both men, and of course the main event was the men's Royal Rumble. Oh man, what a final sequence it was when you had Cody, Gunther, and CM Punk in there. And Cody eliminated Gunther for the second year in a row, and then came down to Cody and CM Punk, and the history there, like CM Punk had talked about this past Monday night on Raw, that Dusty had asked CM Punk to watch over Cody, and CM Punk said that he seen him mature into the superstar that he is today, and it was just a great back and forth. If you missed that promo on Monday night, I highly urge you to go watch that promo exchange between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. It was amazing, and as for the Royal Rumble itself, CM Punk, it was a great ending because CM Punk, was wearing down Cody, and then Punk said, I didn't wait 10 years to lose to Dusty's kid, and then sure enough, after he said that, ignited a fire in Cody, and Cody just threw him over the top rope, and Cody Rhodes is your 2024 Royal Rumble winner. And it is not a repeat. He is the first man to go back to back in 26 years. The last person to do it, the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1997 and 1998. And he's only a handful. Cody's only joins a handful of men to win two Royal Rumbles. Two Royal Rumbles in general, and let's see if he's in the Royal Rumble next year. If he's not the WWE champion, he wins again. He will join Stone Cold Steve Austin as the only man to win 3 Royal Rumbles. Let's see if Cody ties the record or if that record stays intact. But anyway, great Royal Rumble. Obviously Cody's going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, and attempt to finish his story, man. Long-term storytelling at its finest. The thrill of the chase. Cody didn't get it done last year at WrestleMania. Fought his way back, won the Royal Rumble this year, and now has a shot to finish the story. So let's see how that pans out. But all in all, a great Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is one of my favorite events of the year. It's just unpredictable, and this year was no different. And yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.